What up everybody, it's me, Franchise here, and yeah, it's my birthday today. yeah, I will be doing a birthday tag when I get back from my rehearsal, yeah. Boom boom. So yeah, welcome to my Simpsons review. Yes, Teenager Mutant Milk Curse Hoolies, yes. I loved the couch gag, that was funny and hilarious. And yeah, it was Sophia Vanjan played guest stars in this episode as Miss Bruin. Yeah, it was a really good couch gag. Directed by Timothy Bailey and written by Joe Qualley. Yeah, it was a really good episode. I loved it. It was so hilarious and awesome. Hell yeah, it was. It was hilarious. I'm joking. It was a really funny episode. Coming up next will be my Family Guy review, then Eve, then Hollyoaks when I get back with Emmerdale and EastEnders. And yeah, awesome sauce like that. Sorry, but yeah. So yeah, it was a really good episode. Loved it. And yeah, I will do the synopsis in a bit. Yeah, happy birthday to me. Yeah, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Yeah, happy birthday. Happy birthday to me. I'm sorry. Happy birthday to me. Yeah, it's my birthday today. So yeah, here's the synopsis of the show, of the episode. Sorry. Groundkeeper Willie has trying to be a substitute for 4th grade. In order to make the kids quiet, he starts playing bagpipe. Sereno Chalmers enters the room and tells Willie to stop playing the instrument and leave the room because there was a new teacher, Miss Brown, who's also retired from the Air Force. Bart started acting weird when she first entered the room and later realised that he has a crush on her new teacher. I had a crush on the teacher's assistant. It was weird, but yeah, she was hot. So yeah, meanwhile, Homer has to buy a healthy milk for the family, but Abu makes him buy a cheaper milk for a homeless made by Bus Cola. The next morning, family discovers that Bart was the first to wake up, was already dressed for class. Lisa mocks Bart that he's only doing that for his new teacher, which is true. Homer drives Bart to school only to see her, and they are surprised by other dads also eyes dropping on her class. Yes. Later, Bart writes Skinner is a wiener on the school's wall, but is surprised by Mrs. Brenner saying she needs to see him after class. After their meeting, she tells Bart that he's way behind the class and needs a tutor. When Seymour Skinner offers her to help her class by pulling up her maps, Bart discovers that Skinner is also trying to impress Miss Bruno. The next morning, the milk hormones start making effect on Bart. Now has a little moustache, which I have, yeah. Lisa now has a anxiety problem, and Maggie. Marge decides to help Lisa while Homer teaches Bart to shave his beard, while he discovers that he has a plastic cover off the blade for to work properly. Meanwhile, Lisa tries to hide her face with a hoodie, but Marge changes her mind by presenting her to makeup in order to hide her skin problems. At school, Bart prevents his hurt to draw Miss Brennan's attention and take her away from Seymour to help him with first aid. At the watching crowd, Nelson discovered that Lisa is using makeup, which makes her popular enough to be invited to a third grade party. The next day at breakfast, Marge discovers that Buttermilk is the one causing the problem to the kids. They call a number on the box, but the snake picks up on the phone in prison. Late at school, Bart sees Mrs. Brennan and Simon kissing on the corridor. He also calls Bart for a meeting, saying that he knows way more things about Mrs. Brennan than Bart does, and that doesn't have the chance to win her. Angry by Skinner's move, he decides to prank them by filling a chocolate box given to Miss Brennan by Skinner with class pets such as snakes and frogs. Later, at the third grade party, Lisa realizes that it's about to rain and everyone would see her actually problem if the makeup washes away. Result in a humashling, but she decides to reveal her problem herself by taking off the makeup. The front of everyone but her skin is clean. She notices that the hormone effects are gone, so she decides to leave the party and embarrassed for making an underwhelming announcement. Lisa confesses Bart to give up on Miss Brennan and lets Seymour have her as a girlfriend. When she presents her to his mother, Agnes, she gets disgusted about his mother that she decides to end her relationship with him. At night, Seymour, Bart and Milhouse decides to roast marshmallows at school using Bart's permanent record as fuel to fire, while Lisa plays saxophone inside the music classroom. Yes, he burns every single file of Bart Simpson. Yeah. At the next morning's breakfast, Lisa playing the saxophone at the kitchen, claiming that she will never use makeup again, but Bart mocks her by saying "Challenge Hall" out loud, with announcing to her it would make her dream of playing not to come true. They start fighting on the floor. They separate, by Maggie now has a huge monobrow and super strength due to the milk hormones. Yes. So, Teenage Mutant Milk Cursed Hoonies was brilliant, fantastic, and awesome, and epic and amazing at the same time. Coming up next will be my Family Guy review, and yeah, Teenage Mutant Milk Cursed Hoonies. I'm gonna give it 8.8 out of 10 because it was really good and awesome at the same time. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more epic, fantastic reviews like this, and see you in a bit. Bye. Like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome reviews like this. I'm getting ready for Family Guy. Bye.